Hey fam, it's your girl Aimee J, your personal hype man and friend, here today on this Wednesday, March 11th, 2020, checking in guys to see how you doing. What's going on? It's a new day, a new chance for you to chase your dreams. So I hope you're going out there and doing just that. Regardless of whether you have a full-time job or if you have a side hustle, it doesn't matter. Chase your dreams. Okay? So recently we talked about how bad news doesn't age well. And I told you guys, I think about an experience where a podcast episode didn't get, or maybe I didn't talk about it, but a podcast episode didn't get edited the way it needed to. And it went live and I was like, oh my gosh, somebody found it and told me, and I had to let the guest know, hey, we messed up. That's my bad. We're fixing it. It'll go up. And they were fine with it. Now, if I had hid that fact, it wouldn't have aged well, right? They would be like, what was wrong? Why? How many people heard it? It would have just made them paranoid. It just would not have been a good look. And so in that moment that I found out that the episode hadn't been edited the way it needed to, I was like, so this isn't good. It was in the morning and I was like, this is going to stress me out, absolutely stress me out. But I didn't allow it to be a bad day. So once you have that bad moment, which was discovering for me in that moment, the podcast didn't go well. I mean, didn't get edited correctly. You have to tell the guest, you have to do X, Y, and Z. I was like, oh, okay. And then you're in motion trying to fix it, right? So when a bad moment happens, you have to let it be just a moment. If you need to give yourself 5 minutes, do that. But don't let a bad moment turn into a bad day. You can't do that, guys. You cannot let a bad moment turn into a bad day. And then you're just letting the bad moment have control over you. And it's your life. You control it. So the moment it happens, here's my motto. Here's how I deal with things and how I dealt with it in that moment. And I shared it with some people and they loved it. And it's because there's no benefit to beating yourself up. So my motto is this: we learn, we fix, and we move on. We learn, we fix, and we move on. That's it. That's it. The moment you have a bad, when you realize you're having a bad moment, learn from it, fix it if you can, and keep on moving. Now, that motto does not account for the fact that there are consequences to actions and things may be more long lasting than others. That's fine. That comes with it. I can't sweep everything under the rug. You have to deal with it, but it doesn't have to be a bad day or a bad week or a bad month. Don't let it control you. Okay? It happened. Acknowledge it, accept it, learn from it, fix it if you can, and move on. Otherwise, it's going to haunt you forever, and that's not good for anybody. Truthfully, it's not. Nobody wants to have bad moments, so don't share it, right? So I want you guys to remember that. I want you to keep that in mind, all right? So when something bad happens, remember you're having a bad moment and not a bad day, because you are awesome, you are loved, you are needed in this world, and most importantly, guys, you are enough as you are, just the way you are. Never forget that. So remember, till next time, which is tomorrow, when we check back in, don't stop. Keep chasing.